back in 2005, I had a situation where I had a woman come into the clinic who had actually started smoking sometime in the 1940s. And she didn't tell me her exact age, although she told me that she took up smoking when she was 15 years old. She was here coming to the clinic now to quit smoking, but she was real skeptical of her ability to actually succeed in quitting smoking. And not because she smoked for so long. That wasn't the issue. The issue was, she'd heard that women just don't have a very good chance of quitting. Men have a better chance of quitting than women do. That was her perception. Before she had told me this, she told me that the reason she was coming to this clinic now is because she wanted to quit because she was the only smoker she knew. None of her family smoked, none of her friends smoked, no one in her social circle smoked anymore, and she was kind of outcast by being a smoker. But again, she was skeptical. She didn't think she can do it because, in her view, women just can't quit smoking. So I asked her, or I pointed out to her that, in the past, there were probably a lot of people, throughout the decades that she was smoking where she wasn't the only smoker, that a lot of people were smoking around her. And she agreed that was the case. I mean, it was socially acceptable. And it was like, in some times, periods, it seemed like almost, most people around her were smokers, her family, her friends, all these people used to smoke. And so she was saying that, again, she didn't think she can pull it off because she was a woman. And so I said, so are all your family members now and all your friends, are they all men? And she looked at me like with kind of a confused look on the face, like that was like such a stupid question. And she said, well, no, of course not. Like, why would I even ask a question like this? So I pointed out to her, she knew a whole bunch of women who used to smoke. And she still knows a whole bunch of women, but they don't smoke anymore, which to me translated to the fact that 100% of the women she knows now who used to smoke have quit smoking and don't smoke anymore. She's walking around with the impression that women can't seem to quit smoking, and yet her own social circle, her own family circle proved the opposite. This wasn't the case. No one should be walking around with this idea that there's something different about them. Again, the difference in this case was, being female. Half the women, half the world population, oh, they're different. They can't quit. It's not the case. Anyone can quit smoking. Anyone can stay off smoking. Don't go into the quit with the attitude or stay in the quit with the attitude like there's something unique about your circumstances that gives you less chance of success. No, you have 100% chance of success. Everyone does, who simply makes and then sticks to a personal commitment to never take another puff.